This is all you need to start a YouTube channel. How do I know? Because I've done it 3 times already. If you are someone looking to start your YouTube channel either to gain more clients or make YouTube your job to generate more income online, this video is for you. I will show you exactly how to create a YouTube channel with your phone step by step, along with key optimization settings that most people overlook. These settings will help you maximize your results and grow your channel. I am Mr. Tips, providing you with the best tricks and advice for using your phone. If you find the video useful, please share or like it. You will find links to everything you need in the description below. Let's not waste any more time, let's get started. YouTube has become the world's second most popular search engine. Therefore, it's not surprising that more and more people want to join the platform and learn how to create their own YouTube channel. Whether you are a teenager, an employee, or you have your own business, having a YouTube channel can and will change your life. Just using your iPhone or Android, iPad or tablet, and with the right process, you can set up and prepare your new channel for success. Ready to maximize your YouTube views, subscribers and traffic? I will guide you on how to start a new YouTube channel from your phone, along with the key settings you need to maximize your results. I will also share some of the best tips I learned to optimize your channel and content so that YouTube wants to promote it. For this tutorial, I will use an iPhone, but don't worry if you are on an Android, the process it will be exactly the same. On your phone, open your web browser, whether you have Safari, Google Chrome or Brave, and go to youtube.com. It might redirect you to the mobile version of YouTube, m.youtube.com. You need to do this in your device browsers and not using the YouTube app or the Creator Studio app, because the settings in the app are currently very basic and lack many key channel setup features. So to set up your channel correctly and have access to all features, you need to do it through your web browser. Let's go to youtube.com. In the upper right corner, you will see a small profile picture. It's just a gray icon, indicating that we haven't logged into a Google account. If we tap it, we'll have the option to log in. To have a YouTube channel, you will need a Google account. If you already have a Google account or Gmail account, you can log in here. If you don't have an account yet, you can create one by tapping here. Let's create a Google account. Now that you log in or created an account, in the upper right corner you will see a letter representing the first letter of the name you choose. If you tap it, you will see options to create a channel, and if you tap it, you will have the option to create your channel. What we need to do now is open the desktop version of the website. On Android, in Google Chrome or Brave, tap the 3 dots in the upper right corner and select Request Desktop Site. And if you are on an iPhone using Safari, tap the 2-letter A's in the lower left corner and select Request Desktop Site. Now, we're viewing YouTube as if we were on a computer. If we tap the profile icon with the initial of your name in the upper right corner again, you can see that we have the option again to create a channel, and if we tap it, we now have a different window. Here, we can upload our profile picture. Here we can name our new YouTube channel. Now, if you have trouble deciding what to call your YouTube channel, no problem, you can change it later. But I will leave a video in the description on how to choose a name for your YouTube channel. So for this case, let's just call it Mr. News. Below this, you can choose your handle, which is your unique ad that only you can have. If you can't use the handle you wanted, you can add an extra character at the end, like OK, one, original, official, etc. An important thing, keep in mind that modifying the handle you have will change your channel's URL. Tap on Create Channel, which is also the checkbox for I accept the terms and conditions. Well, great job! Your channel has been created. It's not the most comfortable way to create a channel, but this is the only way we can create an account and get access to many settings that you would normally only have access to on a computer. Now, I'm gonna rotate the screen to see the options better. Now, let's add the channel's art, the profile picture, banner, and watermark. Also, let's configure our account. This can also be done from the YouTube Studio app, but I will show you a trick to do it from here. If we tap on Customize Channel from the browser, it will open the YouTube Studio app if you have installed, or it will open a new tab telling you to install it. If the latter happens, just tap Continue to YouTube Studio. Now, the YouTube Studio on the browser has many more functions than the app, but to open it without uninstalling the YouTube Studio app, we'll do the following. We're gonna long press where it says Customize Channel until the link appears. Sometimes you might end up selecting the text, but with a couple of tries, you will get it. Make sure the address bar is visible above. Long press, and once it recognizes the link, you will take it to the top bar. There you go, you have access to YouTube Studio from your iPhone. In the case of Android, you just need to be in Bespoke mode and tap on Customize Channel, and it will open YouTube Studio. How to modify the basic information of my YouTube channel? Let's start with basic information. Tap on Basic Information. In the first option, we have our name, which is shown when people search for you using the YouTube search bar and when they enter your channel. So, if you have a specific tutorial channel, you can put a name related to a search people might make. Below this, you can modify your handle. Always keeping in mind that changing the handle will change the URL of your channel. An important thing is that you are allowed to change your name and handle twice every 14 days. In the next option, we can modify the channel description. If you haven't added a description to your channel before, you can also do it from the YouTube app or YouTube Studio. Here, you can put a short text that explains to people visiting your channel what your content is about. The first paragraph or first sentences are shown below your name when someone visits your channel. So you can put something that convinces them they are in the right place to subscribe. You have up to a maximum of 1000 characters, where you can include what video series you have, answers to frequently asked questions, or inform them that they can work with you or support your channel's project. A very useful thing is to write your description, trying to add keywords related to your channel. Below, we have the unique and original URL, which won't change if you modify the handle. In the next option, we can add links we want, whether it's for your website, your social networks, gifts for subscribing to your newsletter or email list. And down here, we can add contact information, that is our email, which is very useful to start making business contacts, receive collaborations, proposals, sponsors, or do business. Super important here, do not use the same email you use to log into your channel as a contact email. Create a completely separate email and, if possible, manage it from a different device. This will prevent you from being hacked, or at least reduce the chances. I'm going to add an example email, Mistertipsok. Well, once you have optimized or modified the basic channel information, let's modify the channel's branding, which is super important to stand out and have your subscribers remember you. How to modify the channel branding or logo? Let's tap on the tab that says Branding. In the first option, we'll upload our profile picture. Tap on Upload, tap on Photo Library, and choose an image. But if you don't have a profile picture for your channel, in the description I'll leave another video where I show you how to create a profile picture with your phone. It's the second video I recommend. You can save it for later and use it afterward. I suggest you use an image with your face if you're gonna be the face and image of the channel, or maybe your company logo or something related to your channel. In any case, it's something you can easily change later. Returning to what we were doing, choose an image and tap on Done. It will give us a preview of what the profile photo will look like. Tap Done again. In the next option, we'll choose the channel banner. We can upload a photo or image to use as a cover. This time, I'm gonna choose a banner I created for this channel. Tap on Upload, tap Photo Library, choose the image from our gallery. Here, it gives us a preview of how it will look on the phone, computer, and YouTube TV. Tap on Done. And there you go. Now we have this image as the banner. But if you want to know how you can create a cover image or banner for your channel that looks great and is useful, I'll leave a video in the description that shows you how to create a banner for your YouTube channel step by step. Now let's add a watermark. What's the use of this? Well, it's a button that allows people watching from a computer or browser to subscribe. In the case of many channels, they usually have a red icon with a call to action that says subscribe. What can I upload as a watermark for my YouTube channel? You can upload your profile picture, a call to action like subscribe or like the video, your logo in color white to look more professional. In my case, I'm gonna upload a mix of the previous two. My channel logo in white with the call to action subscribe in red, the best of both worlds. Once you've chosen the image, you can choose if you want it to appear at the end of the video, at the time you choose, or if it's present throughout the video. I'm gonna set it at 8 seconds. If the viewer stays more than 8 seconds on my video, I think we can take the next step. You already know what I'm gonna say, but I also have another video where I show you how to create your custom watermark in a video in the description. Don't forget to tap save so you don't lose anything you did before. In the next tab, Layout, is where we can modify the first screen shown when subscribers and non-subscribers enter our channel. We can add a feature video. The first is a channel trailer for people who are not subscribed, and the second is a video for people who have already subscribed and are revisiting the channel page. It's not mandatory, but in future videos we'll see how to use these two options to optimize our subscribers, so that we gain more. Below we have feature sections. By default we have our shorts and uploaded videos. If we tap the three dots next to the option, we can delete them. If we tap Add section will have a list of options to add. Many channels simply leave the popular videos section because they are their best performing work. Therefore, if you don't know what to do with this page, you can leave it like this. But as I said before, we'll learn how to optimize it later. With this, we have finished customizing the channel. If we tap View Channel, we will see all the applied modifications. If we have the YouTube app installed, it will likely redirect us to the app, but we can use the trick we saw earlier. Tap the icon in the top right, hold down where it says Your Channel, and take this link to the search bar. There you go. Now we can see everything. The profile picture, the banner, our name, our handle, and the link we added. Now, let's move on to something monumentally important, which is how to verify our channel to unlock important functions such as uploading custom thumbnails. For this, we'll go back to YouTube Studio, tap our profile icon in the top right, hold down YouTube Studio, and take it to the top bar. Once in the Creator Studio of the desktop version, we can finish customizing the channel. This is the control panel of your YouTube Studio. As you start uploading videos, you can see some analytics that will appear here. There are news and updates from YouTube, and in the top left corner, information about your most recent uploads will appear. Let's tap the settings button in the bottom left. In this first tab, we can choose the currency in which the channel's revenue will be measured. You can change it if you want. I prefer to leave it in dollars. Let's tap on Channel, and we can choose the country where the channel is located. Below, we can add keywords about your channel or tags. For example, in our case, we will write words related to our content: Mr. News, YouTube Curiosities, etc. I will switch to vertical mode because in horizontal mode it's a bit unstable. Any keyword or tag you want to be associated with your channel is a good idea to add here. You can tap return or the comma to confirm the keyword. Let's go to the advanced settings tab. Here you will want to specify if the content you are creating and uploading to your channel is specifically directed at children. You can choose yes, this channel is made for kids. No, this channel is not made for kids. Or I want to review these settings for each video. In my case, I will choose the second option. No, it is not a channel for kids. Previously, here you could choose whether to show the number of subscribers the channel has or not. Currently, it's not possible to hide that number. Linking to a Google Ads account. This is useful only if you want to advertise on YouTube, but for now, we won't touch it. In automatic captions, we can censor strong language. In the ads section, we can disable interest-based ads. This is ideal if you want to reduce the amount of money you generate monthly on YouTube. Clips. This feature allows users to choose a part of a video up to a minute and create a unique link to that part of the video. It's not the same as the remix function that allows you to use 5 to 15 seconds of your video for a YouTube short. And these options below we'll see later or in another video as they require their own section. In the next tab, Feature eligibility, we have the most important. Here is where we can unlock some of the restriction on our channel just by verifying our channel to show YouTube that is a legitimate account. By default, we have access to all the videos, create playlists and add collaborators, add new videos to playlists. But what is restricted for us right now, because we haven't verified our account, is the intermediate features box. So, to unlock the possibility of having videos longer than 15 minutes, custom thumbnails, and live stream, you need to verify your account with a phone number. Tap the blue box that says Verify Phone Number. It will take us to another web page, which is youtube.com/verify to verify our account. We can choose if we want YouTube to call us with an automated voice message or send us a verification code by text message. I personally prefer the text message option. Choose your country, enter your phone number, and tap Get Code. Once that's done, you will receive a small notification that says your YouTube account is now verified, which means you've unlocked those additional functions. Now, to verify that everything went well, you can go back to the previous page or go to youtube.com/features and they will show this page again. Alright, we have enabled longer videos and custom thumbnails, but we have a third step to verify that they are advanced features that will allow us to appeal copyright claims, do more live streams per day, upload more videos per day, create more more YouTube shorts per day. If you didn't know, regarding the last 3 functions, by default we have a limit of 5 videos per day to upload, add external links to YouTube, the possibility of doing live streams, and one of the most important, apply for monetization for our channel. To enable these functions, we need first of all to have verified our channel with a phone number and use one of these 3 options. Video verification, where Google will ask us to record a short video to verify our identity. It's very similar to when you open an account with a digital bank. Valid identification, where you can send a photo of your national ID or your passport. And number 3 is channel history validation, in which they will give you verification for advanced features just by following YouTube's community guidelines. It usually takes 2 months. In my case, I will use video verification to avoid waiting 2 months. Once the video is submitted, the Google team takes at least 24 hours to review your video and enable the new functions. They will send you an email informing you that everything went well. There you go, our account is fully verified and all functions are available. Now, let's give the final touches so that you no longer need to use desktop mode from your phone. Let's tap on default upload settings. Here, you can specify default settings or text that will appear for each of your videos every time you upload them from a browser. This will save you a lot of time when uploading your videos. We can choose that each video we upload has a specific title. Some put a vertical line or hyphen along with their name. It's not really necessary and only takes away space from the title's visibility. We can add a default description so that you don't have to copy and paste all the time. But if you don't know how to write an optimized description for your video, in the description I'll leave you how to write a description that attracts more views to your videos. You can set the visibility from public to private or unlisted so that any video we upload is automatically blocked as private. So we can set it up, add our titles, tags, and everything needed before it gets published. In the end, we have the tags that will be added every time a video is uploaded. I recommend that the first 3 be your name, the type of video you upload, tutorial, challenge, blog, etc., and some way people misspell your name or the main focus of the video. Don't forget to tap save so you don't lose everything you have configured. Some of the videos I mentioned haven't been uploaded yet, but you can check in the description if they have already been uploaded. But if one of the videos you want isn't there, subscribe and activate the bell notification so you will be the first to see those videos and generate more views and subscribers to your channel. Alright, now that your channel is set up, you really don't need to keep using desktop view in your browser. But as a suggestion, leave this page open so you don't have to go through the process of opening YouTube Studio from your browser. In the same way, you can switch back to mobile view on the other tabs of your browser without this tab exiting desktop mode. To upload videos and manage your YouTube channel, I suggest using the YouTube and YouTube Studio apps. To upload a YouTube or short video, you must do it from the app. Make sure you are in the right account. Tap the plus button in the center of the bottom bar, and below we have the content options to upload. On the iPhone, by default, we have the camera to make a YouTube Shorts. We can record one, or by tapping the box in the bottom left corner, we can choose a video from the gallery. To upload a regular video, let's swipe or tap where it says video, and it will show us the videos we have to upload. On the right, we have options to go live and make a post. In the case of Android, tapping the plus button will show the options. Now, regarding managing your channel from your phone, you will do it from the YouTube Studio app, which will give you access to analytics for your channel overall and your videos specifically. You can review and respond to your comments on YouTube and much more. Well, you now have your new YouTube channel set up and ready to start uploading videos. If you are interested in learning how to master the YouTube game, gain subscribers, and start making money with this correctly, I suggest you save and watch this playlist.